Okay. All right, guys. I want to welcome everybody to our business building call. It's your girl Theron here, and I just want to make sure that it is okay in the group. All right, so I'm gonna change it later, but it is we are in the group. All right, so today's call is going to be about um improving your social media, really just having your foundation. Um, I'm gonna go over just a few. On here it says 8.2, but we're actually gonna go over 4.1. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. So we're gonna be talking about let me see if I can make a presentation style. Presentation style. Oh, before we get started, as we always let's begin go ahead and begin with prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for allowing us to see a brand new day we have never seen before. We thank you for just being you, God, and allow us to be here and working our calling and our gift. Lord, we ask that this presentation be useful and purposeful to the women in business that you continue to help to grow their business the way they need to be grown, God. These are other blessings we ask in your most high name we pray. Amen. All right. So I don't know if I can do let's see here. Okay. I don't know how this works. Let's see how this works. Keynote live. Cancel. Well, let's do cancel. Oh no. I'll work on this later. But okay, so I want it in presentation mode. I want it in presentation mode. But okay, so can y'all make sure I can see everything? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna talk about again, we're laying your foundation, and we're gonna be talking about Facebook right now first. So you want to make sure that your Facebook profile picture is you, and it is a good, clear picture of you. We have really have no excuse nowadays with these cameras and the quality that these cameras have. So your Facebook profile picture needs to be of you, and it needs to be clear. It needs to be clear. Number two, your Facebook banner, and that's the one behind your name or when you click on your profile and the banner behind you, that's the Facebook banner, needs to have what you do. Your it needs to have what you do. It needs to have what you do. So my mind says meet there and change it, media photographer, speaker. So it needs to have what you do in your Facebook banner, or if you have an upcoming event, you can change it to that, but that's what your Facebook banner needs to have. Number three, your feature photo. There's your feature photo. It's recommended that you have one big photo, maybe about a flyer or it. Facebook changes stuff a lot, so like I had my arrow pointing down because then that's where the link was, but I need to change it and point it back up because that's where the link is. My link tree where I need to change. I don't have a link tree no more. I just do a links. I made a links kind of page for my Wix that you only can get from the direct link. And so set in your featured photo. I'm sorry, your featured photo in your profile settings to that one picture, is a good thing because you could be saying who you are. It could be just book me. It could be whatever you want it to be. Number 4, go live. Building your foundation back to people noticing who you are, you're going to have to go live. Now, however you set your live for yourself, whether it's once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever you can be consistent with, that's what you need to be consistent with. I noticed that the views go down when you're not doing it on a weekly basis. So therefore, you kind of got to start all over again. So going live consistently, whatever your consistency is really key. And this light right here. Number 5, be engaging. Be engaging and go back through people's Facebook and comments. Like and comment, 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 comment. They want you to be engaging. And so when you're not engaging on somebody's post, you are least likely, their post is least likely to show up on their timeline, and vice versa. If you're not engaging with them, then your stuff won't show up on their timeline. And their stuff won't show up on your timeline, and your stuff won't show up on their timeline. So you want to be engaging, whether you do it 20 minutes a day or 45 minutes a day, 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening. I know I just got a new client through another social media manager that all she wants me to do is engagement. Well, I need to get on here and engage for the evening part. All she wants me to do is engagement. And so engage. Number 6, Facebook business page in groups. If you have a Facebook business page profile and you want more eyeballs on it, then you need to be active in groups via your Facebook business page profile. And you can do that. If you have any questions, let me know. But I know I don't have as many people on here tonight, so we might not have any questions. Instagram, pushing your way up on the gram. Use hashtags in your IG stories. That gets more eyeballs to your IG story. It gets more eyeballs to your IG story. Also, the same thing is when you do shout outs in your IG stories, like you share somebody else's story or post to your Instagram story, and then you put their name on there. That's kind of doing a shout out, and then they will acknowledge you or thank you, and they possibly can put that you shared it on their profile, and that can backlink people back to you. That's a backlink almost. They backlinking it back to you so they can look at what you are doing. Okay. Use hashtags in your post. If you have an Apple, then you can use your clipboard or the Apple keyboard shortcut. Like you put, if you want hashtag one H1, if you have like a set of hashtag, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, you can type in the letters H1, and then all those hashtags for H1 will show up versus you having to copy and paste or having to actually copy and paste or use your clipboard. Okay. Actually, okay, we went over this pretty quick because I know we don't have that many questions. I'm just gonna go over the whole presentation then. Hey. Why social media content development and creation? With social media, we see that being visible and the potential of getting more clients or customers is social media is the way to go. And right now there's a free platforms, but these platforms aren't really free because they want you to pay to do because they want you to pay to play, right? Pay to play. But if you get the basic foundations as we talked about earlier in order, then you one times out of 10 will get some more followers or potential clients if you do it the right way. You don't have to always come up with content. You can use somebody else's content. You can repurpose your old content that you used from last year. You can use. I'm trying to thought. You can use content that you did last year, 2 years ago, because Facebook is really good at showing memories, and you can just copy and paste um, the wording, or you can use that same graphic and use it this year. You're gonna get a different response with different amount of people. So content it's like creation is not as hard as you make it to be because you can always use somebody else's TikTok video, someone else's video, and put it on yours and share it. And so that is content that's coming directly from you. One of the things that we can do is automate our social media posts. It is important to have your hold on a second. Okay, automating your social media post. We have the power now to automate our social media posts within Facebook. So if you are using Facebook, not your personal page, but your business page and Instagram, Facebook wants you to use their tool so you can automate your social media posts. So you can show up without showing up. So if you can batch all your stuff in one day, that is great. Or if you can do it twice a week, that is even better. But you're able to actually automate your social media posts, and that will help you to be more seen, and that will help your algorithm because you're posting more. One of the things that I don't like though is like for Instagram, because you're using the hashtags, and hashtags are not as important in Facebook. You put them in your comment, you put them in your captions, but it also shows up in Facebook. So you got sometimes go back to me. I sometimes go back to my Facebook and delete the hashtag because it's meaningless and looks crazy on your Facebook versus your Instagram. But yeah, you can automate your posts in the business suite or on your. The two have to be connected. So in your business suite on the phone, on in the computer, you just go to your pages and then you should be able to do it that way. On my phone, you have in order to do Facebook and Instagram together, you have to go download the business suite. It used to be business Facebook business page. It used to be business page. Is called business suite now, and do that in there. Let me see if we have any questions, or I'm going too fast. Okay. Marketing. Marketing. You need to market your business. This is some extra stuff. Um, these are some things that you need to work on or establish going moving forward in 2021. Automation in your business, having your website together, your funnel, or how your customer flow is, videos, live streaming, blogs and podcasts. This is not. It's incorrect because I changed. I got it. I'm with Wix now. Someone stop sharing my screen. All right. I'm gonna start sharing my screen. If there's any questions, then you can um, inbox me and we can schedule a time to talk so we can go over some social media things for your 15-minute quick consultation, because that's all it's going to be for the 15 minutes, and that is really a consultation. And I needed my coins for me helping you in your business, because I am a social media developer where I help baby boomers and generational Xers rock social media like millennials. I help them to post, be engaging. Either I do it for them or I do it with them, or that's it. Either I do them for them or we can do it together. Um, And that's it. Like I said, I have a client right now, which I need to get ready to do some engagement post for her. But that is all. I know this is really quick. We don't have that many people on the call tonight because I didn't get to advertise it like I wanted to. So just let me know. Again, you can text me because y'all know my text number, or you can just inbox me and schedule. I give you the link to schedule a call with me so we can see about your social media. All right, guys, I hope this is helpful. The business meeting calls are on the first and third Thursdays. Our next call will be on the first Thursday of February with Miss Jessica Robinson. Y'all have a good night.